Hey everyone, in today's Procreate tutorial, I'll show you step by step how to draw a beautiful Christmas ornament. Let's jump right in. Canvas size for today's artwork will be 2360 by 1640 pixels. Go over this color section, the circular area over here. Double tap to select black if in case it's somewhere here like red or any other color in the wheel. Just double tap twice, it will take you to black. Let's draw a circle now. And then tap once. Then you can adjust the size. I think about this is okay. And then circle and then click on this arrow in order to move it to the center of the canvas. Now you know that the object is in the center if you see these two yellow lines. So that's good. Now we're going to draw another square at top of this. And we'll move this layer underneath. And now you see here we are on layer second. And then we draw a square. Let's try it again. Or your rectangle. There you go. And then center it. There you go. And we're actually going to move both these a bit below. Now if I have to just move one thing, I can press on this move and this thing will move wherever you want to. But if you want to move the rectangle as well as the circle together, what you have to do is select both layers. You can do that by swiping to the right. So now both these are selected. I click on this move tool once and then I can move it a little lower. About this is okay. Okay, and now we are going to draw two circles at the top. Let's choose another layer and maybe we'll put it at the bottom. Same, everything is same. Now we go about like this. Now if in case it changes to ellipse, click this once and choose circle. Then you can make any adjustment that you like if you want to increase or decrease the size. I'm going to duplicate this. Now in order to duplicate the layer, swipe to the left and click duplicate. And then click on this arrow icon over here and then just resize it whichever way you like. There you go. Now we're going to start coloring this. We will add the details later on. So I am going to choose a bright red. And then whichever layer you are coloring, you need to make sure you're on that particular layer. So this one is layer 1. There you go. For this part over here, I'm going to use a darker color of red. And go make sure you change the layer. And now for these two circles, so one thing I can do is I can merge these two circles together. I'll consider this as one part. And in order to do that, you just merge those two layers together like this. Next thing is I'm going to add a yellowish color for this. Let's see. This looks brighter yellow. This is good. Like goldenish yellow. And then just drag and drop. Okay, so that's good for the base color. And I'm also going to add a little background color to this. Let's see. It's a light yellow. Okay, now let's add details to our circular area over here. So we go to that layer and then I want to draw a Christmas tree over here. So I'll add another layer and I'll clip it. So click on clipping mask And then I go to green, choose a darker shade, and then we'll choose the same. Maybe let's take script, so calligraphy and script. And then let's start drawing the tree. So any random tree, you don't have to make it absolutely symmetrical. That's totally fine if you make a few errors. In order to fill this color up, click and drag it. Okay, now we will fill this entire circle with white snow. For that, we'll go back to the colors, double click, this will take you to white color, and then with the same pen we'll increase the size to about 65, and then we'll add another layer, and make sure you remember to click on clip and mask. Now let's start drawing some snow on this. You can go over the tree, you can go over here and there, wherever you like. And then let's decrease the size to 25. And make it even smaller to 5%. Just fill it up with snow. Get into that holiday spirit. Okay, it looks good to me. And I'm going to leave this ring and this part plain. We're not going to add anything else. Now we'll do the shading. So in order to do the shading, we'll start first. Let's start from the tree. It's another layer. And let's click on layer 4, which has the tree. Click once and click on alpha lock. And then we go, alpha lock basically is for you to draw only on the tree and not on the surrounding area. So now we go on to the brush and we go to airbrushing and we select soft airbrush. Now I'm going to choose a darker shade than the tree. So the way I can select the color of the tree is hold your finger and I will show you the circular thing and the color changes over there. So you click there and we're going to choose a darker shade of green. Let's choose this. And then we go back to the tree. Make sure you're on the right layer and then just, I'm not quite sure if you can see it, but this makes the right side a little more darker. This gives the tree a little bit of depth. Okay, and then we'll do the opposite thing on the other side. We'll add a color of white, just a little bit, to make it lighter. Let's not choose white, let's go for light green, but this one. Okay, and so you can see the difference between both. This is darker and this makes it lighter to give it a little bit of variation. Gives a 3D effect as well. Okay, so we're good with the tree. And then we go and add shadow on the circular part. Let's go here. Let's add another layer. It's already clipped. And then we'll add alpha lock on the circular area as well, just to make sure the color doesn't go out. Now select the red color and then choose a darker version. Make sure you have airbrushing soft brush, and then we'll do the same thing for this part. Making sure Now you can also add, so this is just one single shade, but you can also add a variety of colors just to add that gradient in. So I'm just gonna see how it looks, and then let's choose even darker color just at the edge of this. It's a little similar to the rectangular part. So it just adds a little variation to see so much better. And then we will choose lighter shades on the other part. So again, select the red and choose lighter red. Let's go for this one. Love this airbrush. Makes it so subtle. And let's choose even a lighter color just on the edge over here. And then white, just to give it a shiny look. A little bit at the top. I guess this looks good. And then we will do the same thing for the rectangular part. So a darker shade, which will be this. Make sure you have alpha lock on, and then beginning from here. And then lighter shades, let's choose this one. Same layer. Make any changes that you like. So now I have 3 shades. So the darker one, the middle tone, and then the lighter one. Let's add a little bit of white as well to this. Decrease the size to about 3%. Let's add a little bit just on the edge. Okay, and let's see. Now let's work on the ring. On the ring, now you click on layer, clipping mask, we're on that layer. Let's choose a darker color, this one, and we're just gonna go over that. Make sure alpha lock is on, and you keep going. Let's do about halfway through, and even a little bit more darker. And then we choose lighter shades on the other side. So the contrast, actually good. Let me choose a medium color between both. This one. So now I have all 3 shades, a little darker, medium, and then lighter shades. Adjust it the way you like. Let's add a little bit of white as well on the left side. It's not exactly white, a little bit of reddish. Let me just choose white. So you double tap at the top and you'll get white. And then you go over, gives it a little bit Christmassy feel. Okay, let's add a little bit of highlight to the tree as well. Go to the tree and then click on plus sign, clipped. Let's go to calligraphy, monoline. Let's choose the size to about 10 or 11, whatever you like. color is white, and then let's add some details over here. Just 3 lines is good enough. Okay, and then change it to, click on the N, change it to screen, and then you can reduce the opacity as you like. I'm going to leave it at 25%. Okay, and then we're just going to add a bit of shadow to the background. The easiest way to do it is you merge all these layers. And then you duplicate the layer, and then go to the bottom layer and fill layer, and then move it to the right just a little bit. If you want to, you can try to increase the size and move it whichever way you like. Let's put it a little to the right and a bit bottom, like this. And then click on the Gaussian blur. Click on the magic wand, click on Gaussian blur, and then move it to the right. Why is it not working? Magic wand, Gaussian blur to the right, because it had alpha lock. So let's say about 9%. And then you can also decrease the opacity to about 68%. So it gives you a 3D effect. That is pretty much it for today's tutorial. If you like it, let me know what you liked about it, or if you want me to draw anything specific for the next video, feel free to let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video, and then I'll see you in the next tutorial.